Hey, if you tuned in, thank you. Well, we had a birthday dinner at the Mexican giant called O3 that looked pleasant enough. I had not chose to pre-cup coffee and lamb in one, which I was not a regular user of down with 15 cans of Diet Pepsi per day, which has left me, who was once right-handed, left-handed. And it's water coal, it's code of white sugar cells on the mice. As they gained weight, now my feet, now my hands, like arresting in capture, leading history from scratch, and should gaze be hung by their poems above the tolling of the printer and his son. And I continued my stroll along the sand of cheap drinks. Hot drunks savored their pizza, and in the company of those who were meant to trumpet chords out of the wolves' mouth. For not a little wheel, spin, spin, and a bushel of wheat to end the big sale. We were all dupes, many and singly, and all pointing to London in 2012 and its whole edge of stuck-up Englishmen. Down, fearing a terrorist bombing in July of that year. I stopped by my mailbox and struggled getting the key into it. And then, much chagrined, turned it and finally opened it, and there was my copy of The New Yorker, and I grabbed the Fiji water and did in with the contents of both junk mail and the magazine and the bills. And I closed the book. And then I opened it and I read a couple of pages. Then I sharpened my pool cue. And then I went over what I had written. And then I went back to the mailbox and looked for stuff. But there was nothing in there but a return cassette and a gaggle of bills. And I stuck my hand into my pants and I picked at the back of a missing tooth. And I called my mother. She was in Yennevelk. And I noticed that there was competition between the Dish and the Direct. And I didn't know which one to get. Direct TV blasting 140 rap stations, and Dish had 142, cursing beer chuckers, the guide through the country of religion and men's, and the final resting place of the smug who were hanging on to their accounts with their remote controls. And they were glad it was in their hand. And in the icebox, there was nothing but a burnt-out bulb. We'll get there, no matter how cloudy it is. We'll get down to LA. We'll drive down to 14, past Palmdale and into Acton. And we'll make our reservations at Chi-Chi's, and we'll give them money for the swill they put on the table, and we'll thank our ingenuity And we'll go and search out the cheapest ticket on Priceline, and in the background we'll listen to Some Enchanted Evening. And the dog had been spending much of his time by the door, and he was almost ground down like a match by the sun. When I returned home, he was barking and happy and ready to go walking. And I felt like a child with the little doggy. I felt like I was a boutique in Beverly Hills. And I was working on windows, and the boss was out. That was great. It was great to be in Los Angeles.